Probably because it looks like you're in a library.
Oh no, we are live.
World, we are
Mingus, Mingus.
Hi, everybody.
Are we
Hello,
screaming?
how are you?
It's a party.
I think we're live.
Are we live? Here we go. Oh my goodness. Hello, everybody. And welcome to the Playground Experiment, Volume 159, Valentine's Edition. I'm your host, Ruthie Rado, and I am currently in Manhattan, the ancestral land of the Lenape people. Tonight we have artists participating from a range of places all over the country, and you can see several of them right now holding up the names of the indigenous peoples whose ancestral lands they are currently on. The PGE acknowledges that wherever we are in this country, we're occupying stolen land, and we honor and respect the indigenous people that once lived here, as well as the indigenous people who continue to live here and contribute to our society. I'd like to invite all of tonight's participating artists now to turn on their cameras, say hello, show us their beautiful faces. And now everybody give some sign language applause to our founder and artistic director, Mike Lesser.
Yeah, you guys are awesome and amazing and woohoo! Welcome to Virtual Volume 159. Huge thank you to Ruthie Rado, who is doing double duty tonight as our host and one of our amazing writers. And we want to thank you guys for coming. If you are new to the Playground Experiment, what you are at is our virtual volume, which is our flagship program, which we do twice a month, where 6 amazing writers are bringing work in process, meaning it is not done, complete, ready for review. It is work in process, and they need to hear it read by brilliant, amazing, talented, and stunningly beautiful actors. So why not bring the PGE casting pool to it to read it? So everybody just unmute yourself and make some noise for the PGE casting pool and all of y'all.
Yeah.
If you are watching this currently live, you have the amazing Al Monaco, who is doing double duty as well, doing stage directions and moderating and chatting with you tonight. And if you want to just let the writers know that you're loving the work or happy, or you're just here, say hi to us in the chat. Other things, if you, for some reason you happen to be on the Venmo and you happen to type in at the PGE and you happen to send us $1 million, we will gladly accept it. We are a nonprofit theater company and we love to help our artists. This is one of our programs that helps to burgeon work, but then we have other programs where we do full-length plays and we have to pay them when they read a full play. So we want to pay them, and we're paying them more this year and more next year and more and more and more. So the more you give us, the more we give them. So that being said, give us some money, folk. But that being said, we're going to ask our actors to do their first bit of stage direction and disappear, leaving our stage directions readers and our writers in the room. We have the amazing Rebecca Hoodwin tonight and Al Monaco. Boop, boop, boop. And Al has a new haircut in Buffalo. And I'm going to let Ruthie take over for the rest of the evening, and I might show up a little bit later. Enjoy Virtual Volume 159.
Fine.
All right, everyone, buckle in for Untitled, Very Fictional Marie Antoinette Project by PGE favorite Kendra Augustine. Kendra, give us any information we need to know and take it away.
It was inspired by a satire piece I wrote, and now I'm like, maybe I should adapt myself and turn it into a pilot or a play. We'll see what happens. And now I'll let the actors introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Angelique Arana, reading for Marie Antoinette.
Hi, I'm Veronica Dang, reading for Princess de Lamballe.
And I am Rebecca Hoodwin, reading stage directions. August 1792. Marie Antoinette is in her cell at the Square du Temple, post-Austrian insurrection of France. Princess de Lamballe, her bestie, former lady-in-waiting, is on the outside of the cell, listening patiently.
Bonjour, Americans. Marie Antoinette here. Surely you remember me. No? Former Queen of France. They cut off my touch. Kirsten Dunst played me sympathetically in a Sofia Coppola film. Too obscure. Let them eat cake? Yeah? You remember me. Now you do. Super. Although I didn't actually say that phrase, I just embodied the sentiment. Anyway, I am literally in your country right now, and I just want to know what is going on. If I had tried half the metaphor your politicians get away with today, the people of France would have had my head sooner. You think the guillotine is scary? Clearly, you've never heard of the other much more brutal French punishments like suffocation by croissant, parachuting using only the devil's parade, or the dreaded La Master Fromage, where they cut off your nose and you just bleed into spoiled cheese. But here in America, you people just take it. C'est incroyable. The fact is, I am jealous. America gets to brand itself as the greatest country in the world, even though you literally have governors not being honest about how many people died during a pandemic. Au revoir, grandma. But when I'm not honest about how many of the local children have gone missing in my dungeons for stealing food to feed their family, I'm a cold-hearted monster. Oh, and don't get me started on the collection of creeper politicians that permeate your political offices. Everyone knows who they are, allegedly, and I guess it's pretty cool. And yet, when I had an artistic collection of the creepy demons that I see during sleep paralysis paraded through the village to be venerated by the masses, I was freaking everyone out and should immediately dispose of them because everyone is crying. C'est pas juste. Despite my jealousy that I could not get away with such terrible behavior without losing my head. You gotta have a sense of humor. I just want to make it clear, I am not here to judge these United States. Like, I heard that Melania Trump was doing a photo shoot during the coup, and honestly, that's so me. I just want to be like a harmless socialite who gets a reality show on E! So, what do you say, America? I come in peace. Would love a do-over. Bisous, bisous. Marie Antoinette, your soon-to-be Kim Kardashian replacement, hopefully. What do you think?
What is a Lamborghini?
I often feel like when I speak to you, it goes in one ear and out the other.
I hang on to your every word, but this version of America you fantasize about?
Dream about?
The versions of America you dream about is just a dream. No one thinks of America as a great country. No one ever will. It's barely older than you were when you married Louis. You knew so little then, which is why your husband had to save their sorry asses. It has so much more room to grow. And speaking of growing, you should focus on being present for your children.
Sorry that vivid dreams of my impending beheading do not render me present enough.
You will not be beheaded simply because you dream about it.
But the beheading does not come unearned. We are in a revolution. We just had an insurrection. I am in prison.
The people of France love you.
They loved me when I produced a male heir for them. I was young and beautiful then. People love pretty, fragile, fertile things. Now that I'm older, they'll hold me accountable for every wrong thing I ever did or have been accused of doing. I want to be like those male American politicians in my dream, do the most harm and spend my final days painting.
So what is this speech supposed to accomplish exactly?
A do-over? My God, did you listen to the last few lines of my speech at all?
You think you can go back to 14 and change the course of your life in an American dream?
The dreams of this version of America feel so vivid. Like, I think maybe I can stay and become a socialite, as they say, which is a beautiful woman who's famous for no particular reason, but gets to live in the end of her story.
Kim Kardashian?
Yes.
You control how your life turns out. What is in your mind isn't real. You will not die simply because you dream it. You are adored, oft praised. People faint at the sight of you.
I faint because their hatred of me is so overwhelming. Pictures of my face have been defaced with tomatoes.
A reaction to their poor artistry, I'm sure.
I'm the Austrian bitch, remember?
I think it was ostrich, not Austrian bitch.
I'm a fucking bird.
People don't know what to do when they love someone so much. They hate how much they love you because it's too heavy a burden. You are a celestial being blessing us with your beauty and style and mind. It's overwhelming to experience something so out of this world that it can make one sick.
Your ability to be optimistic, even when everything is so terrible, is so sweet and so sad.
If I don't have optimism, what do I have?
They will kill you too.
I've done nothing wrong.
But be my friend, my loyal friend, or as the comics suggest, my lover.
I do love you.
Would you ever denounce me?
I am no Judas.
Then you will die next month in such a brutal fashion that I dare not speak it out loud.
While you're awake, you're a queen. While you're asleep, you have an incredible legacy. Even if it is that of a decapitated woman. Is there any space in between where you're simply a lady in waiting?
I don't care to go against God if he wants me to have a lovely life in all dimensions. Who might argue?
Perhaps it's God's will that you don't have a head.
What was it?
Do you think in the future dystopic America you dream of, there is room for me?
Marie Antoinette hands Princess de Lamballe her letter. She takes it.
How funny, you were a girl who hated reading and writing when you first came to France, and now you write so much.
Read this part like I did.
Ugh, your billionaires get to hoard their wealth through the tax cuts and corporate welfare your leaders grant them, while everyday people work 2 or 3 jobs with no stability, stagnating wages, and precarious housing. Quelle horreur. But when I have a fanciful banquet in glass buildings so outsiders can admire from afar, I am making a guided display of my wealth and have no insight into the trouble that has befallen many people of France. What is trickle-down economics if not letting the less fortunate live vicariously through you at a safe distance?
There will be room for you.
Princess de Lamballe takes Marie Antoinette's hand and breathes a sigh of relief. End of scene.
Oh my gosh, short and sweet and delicious as cake. We love it. Everybody let us know what you thought in the chat. We've been having a fun time in there. Congratulations, Kendra. Thank you, cast. Wonderful. And we're going to keep it moving right along. Next, we have, by the one and the only, David M. Kirby, Madame est primitive. Take it away, David.
Where am I taking it to? Hi, I've got a scene here, which Mike always encourages us to bring the messy stuff. So this is kind of messy. It came from a writing prompt from a writing class I took a while ago. And just thought I'd revisit it and see if there's anything worth salvaging, I guess. I'm going to bring on my actors, Peter Macklin, who will be reading Gabrielle, and Matthew Menendez, who's reading Charles. You may notice something in common with the scene that just went before us. I'll let you tell me at the end if you can figure out what it is. And Al Monaco is going to be reading our wonderful stage directions. Well, I think they're wonderful, but she's going to do a wonderful job reading them. That's what I meant to say. I'll tell you what the writing prompt was after they've done the scene. So take it away, guys.
Moderne Primitif, written by David Michael Kirby. Characters: Gabrielle, theater manager; Charles, box office associate. Time: May 1913. Place: Lobby, Théâtre des Champs-Élysées, Paris, France. Lights up: the ornate lobby of the recently built Theatre des Champs-Élysées, mere minutes from opening the house. The box office is up center, lobby entrance from the street, stage left, theater entrance, stage right.
Are you prepared, Charles?
For what, monsieur?
Anything.
Pardon?
Anything at all.
Why?
Perhaps it's nothing.
Perhaps what is nothing?
A feeling, a vague but persistent feeling.
A vague feeling of
unease, a disquieting calm, an unsustainable tension about to snap.
Are you feeling all right, monsieur?
I'm fine.
You're sure?
Of course. Nerves, This premiere has me on edge.
I'm sure it will be a great success, like the other two.
You're probably right. But
But what?
did you observe any of the rehearsals?
No, I don't think so.
You would know if you had. I assure you.
Why is that?
This work is different.
In what way different?
It's very modern, yet primitive too.
That sounds exciting.
Oh, it is. And yet,
Go on.
it may be too different.
How was the dress rehearsal? The usual crowd was invited, I suppose?
Yes. Well, they were shocked at first, then astonished. But their growing excitement was palpable, witnessing something new, something unexpected.
So what are you worried about?
Well, premiere audiences affect both sophistication and snobbishness. Cultural know-it-alls bedecked in white tie and tails, diamonds and tiaras. But they know what they like, and what they like is traditional.
I take it then this New York is anything but.
From the first note to the costumes and the choreography, to a rhythm I can only describe as base and animalistic, a primordial call to all things uncivilized and voluptuous. It contradicts every rule about what ballet should be. Yet I find this new work wildly beautiful. Traditional ballet soars and reaches for something greater above us, out of reach. This new work is heavy, earthbound. It rolls in the mud and celebrates the grounded solidity antithetical to the very idea of ballet. The aesthetes at the dress rehearsal may have been shocked, but it was visceral, and the thrill won them over in the end. With both factions in the house tonight, anything may happen. Hence my tension. N'est-ce pas?
Have you taken any precautions, monsieur?
I'm not sure what form these precautions might take, though it may be a good idea to alert the police. Put them on notice, just in case.
Surely these gentlemen and gentlewomen would not permit the cultural event of the season to get out of hand, no matter how unconventional. It's a ballet, for God's sakes.
Is it? One should never assume. The impresario himself said to the press earlier today that this new work, and I quote, will undoubtedly provoke heated discussions.
Sounds like a hyperbole to me.
You haven't yet heard a note nor seen a single dance. I pray to God those heated discussions take place far away from here, long after the curtain falls.
I am certain you have nothing to worry about, monsieur.
I pray you're right, Charles. Time to open the house.
Oui, monsieur.
The lights dim as Charles and Gabrielle busy themselves about the stage. The sounds of an energetic crowd fill the space, their movement indicated with light and shadow. The audience is never seen. This lasts a minute, then silence as the lights return to as before.
Everyone is at places, Charles. I will position myself at the back of the house. Prepare yourself.
Oui, monsieur. For anything.
Gabrielle goes to the edge of the stage right and peers in. The high, plaintive opening notes of the bassoon are briefly heard before they are drowned out by a chorus of boos. Gabrielle's head makes an exaggerated turn, sweeping from downstage to up.
Was that the composer?
No.
Sorry.
Yes, no, was that the composer?
Just Stravinsky, yes.
Where's he going?
Backstage. Though what he thinks he can do from there, I have no idea.
What can I do?
Flash the house lights off and on. That may put an end to this boorish behavior.
Oui, monsieur.
Charles goes to a panel of switches upstage. The cacophony continues, sounding more like a scrum than a ballet. Some patrons continue booing, others call for decorum. The music is barely audible, then a roar of laughter.
Oh, mon Dieu!
What is it, monsieur?
The curtain's gone up. They're laughing at the dancers, at the costumes. They're not even giving it a chance. Oh, they can't hear and they refuse to see.
Time for the police, monsieur?
Well, give it a moment. Maybe they will. Oh, hang it all. Call them now. They're throwing things, fruit and veg by the look of it.
On it.
Charles returns to his station and makes the call. We cannot hear what he says. Then
They're on their way.
Charles moved towards Gabrielle, standing a respectful distance away and looking over his shoulder at the chaos unfolding.
Mon Dieu!
Is that
Nijinsky, shouting numbers. The dancers can't hear the music. Oh, this is a catastrophe.
Oh, he'll fall into the midst of the stage if he's not careful.
Stravinsky is grasping Nijinsky. Am I watching comedy or tragedy? It might be vaudeville, or it might be high art.
Whatever this is, I know I shall never forget it.
None of us will, Charles. Not in a millennium.
A shrill whistle sounds stage left.
The police are here.
Oh, thank God.
The lights dim once more as Charles and Gabrielle busy themselves about the stage. The sound of a boisterous crowd punctuated with shouts and shrill whistles, more light and shadows indicating the evacuation of the theater. Another minute, then silence as the lights return to as before, much later.
Lock the doors, Charles.
Oui, monsieur.
Charles goes to the entrance stage left and does so, returning to Gabrielle center stage. Gabrielle takes a silver flask from his jacket and enjoys a long swig from it. He offers it to Charles.
Small compensation for this evening's hellish bacchanalia.
Merci, monsieur.
Charles takes a small sip, coughs a little, then passes the flask back to Gabrielle.
Merci beaucoup, Charles. I could not have gotten through tonight without you by my side.
I am grateful, monsieur. I must confess, I'm glad I was here.
Are you mad?
Maybe a little. All in the same, I would have not missed this.
Pourquoi?
Because tonight is all anyone in Paris will talk about for days, if not weeks, to come.
True.
I have no doubt many will say that they were here this very night, more than the theater could possibly hold.
Also true.
I believe the publicity generated by tonight's premieres foreshadows the success of your theater, monsieur. Everyone will want to see this performance to verify its outrageousness for themselves. Hell, now I really want to see it for myself.
Well, I suppose future premieres will attract attention as well. The curious wondering if history will repeat itself.
Exactly. That can only spell success for you and your new theater.
Thank you, Charles, for your help and your encouragement.
My pleasure, monsieur. Well, pleasure may not be the right word, but
let's call it adventure.
Gabrielle holds up his flask and toasts Charles with it.
To adventure in the arts.
I'll drink to that. Santi.
The two men share the flask once more. Lights bump to black.
Cheers. Yes. Did we figure it out correctly in the chat that it was the Rite of Spring premiere?
Very good. Yeah, Marta gets kudos for that. I saw that. So good job. And the prompt was to write about two characters witnessing a major historic event, but not calling the event what it was.
Oh.
So,
and we guessed it. Haha. Take that prompt.
So I'm really proud. And I guess you figured out the other thing was that it's all in France, like the first scene. So sort of.
Oui, monsieur.
Well, it was French. It was French in it. We'll put it that way. But great job, guys. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Congratulations all. Okay, next we have The Great Maximilian Germ by Hermona Sharp. Hermona is not here tonight, I don't think, unless, are you there? No? Okay, that's fine. So this piece was actually developed in the PGE's Voices of America workshop, so it's very exciting to have it at Volumes. So if I could have the actors for this piece show up, and if you all could introduce your name and your character name in the order that you appear, is that easiest? and then we'll take it away from there. Break a leg.
Hello, my name is Brandon Weber, and I'll be playing Maximilian.
Hi, I'm Christine Redhead, and I'm playing Mom.
I'm Laura Johnston. I'm playing Stranger 1.
I'm Evan Edwards. I'm playing Stranger 2.
And I'm Helen Sanders, and I'm playing Stranger 3. Can you hear me? Oh, no.
We can hear you.
And
Yep.
I'm Rebecca Hoodwin, and I'm reading stage directions.
My name is Hakeem McMillan. I'm playing Dad.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Act 1, Meeting Max. Maximilian is laying on the floor in his room, drawing a picture of himself as a superhero.
Mom, come look at this.
His mother is in the garage cleaning a wood table.
Mom,
Yes, Max, what is it?
I drew this. It's me, the great Maximilian.
Wow, that's so awesome. That's some awesome art you got there. Is the great Maximilian ready to eat lunch?
Yes.
Go upstairs and wash your hands. Come back down when you're done.
Runs upstairs to wash his hands. After he runs upstairs, he goes to his room to put his picture up. He hears a noise from the closet.
Mom?
Closet door rumbles and stops abruptly.
Hello? Hey, who's in there?
Max, come on. Lunch is ready.
Coming.
Opens the door and is suddenly sucked into the closet. Pan to a close-up of Max's drawing floating to the floor. Scene 2. Max's mother comes upstairs to see what is taking him so long to come down.
Max, boy, you fool up. Stop playing. Now come on and eat ya.
Mom turns to walk out of the room, but then hears a hanger fall in Max's closet. Walks to closet.
I wonder where Max could be.
She reaches to open the closet door.
Gotcha.
She looks deeper into the closet and then closes the door. Max is screaming while being rapidly pulled through a vortex. He suddenly hovers in midair and drops suddenly. When he gets up, he's greeted by 3 strangers dressed in a futuristic type clothes.
Hello, Max. Isn't this just the best thing to ever happen ever?
Oh, please, S1. Must you always be so exuberant and crowding? Hello, Maximilian. It's a pleasure to meet you again. I mean, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm S2, and this is S1 and S3.
Hi, I'm Maximilian. Max for short. What is this place? Where am I?
This is Melra.
It's really an awesome place. You love it here. You always come back for our beignets.
Anyway, let me show you around.
I think it's time for me to go home. My mom might be.
Oh, yes, your mother. We'll make sure you get home soon. First, let's take a look around the city.
Max is taken through 2 grand doors that open up to a city of flying cars, floating shopping malls, and some of the most innovative technology anyone has ever seen. Act 2. Max, Mom, and Dad are in Max's room looking for him.
You couldn't have went far. I'll check in the garage.
Okay, I'll keep looking around the house. Max, get out here. This isn't funny anymore.
Meanwhile, back in Melra.
Wow, this is cool. What is that?
He points to a robot that is pumping gold and purple liquid through the ground in front of a huge platinum building.
Oh, that's Source. Let's just say it's a very important filtration system for the citizens of Melra.
Yup. Your best friends, 10 and 2, created the... Never mind. Let's go get beignets.
A splendid idea. Well, how about it, Max?
Sure. I like beignets.
Max and the strangers hear a faint sound, strong echo in the background.
Max! Max! Max, where are you?
Dad?
I miscalculated the time we had. I thought for sure the levee would hold up for another week or two.
I'll go to the pod and check the state.
Oh, good idea. Let me know what you find.
Stranger 2 walks a few feet and then disappears into thin air.
What happened? Where did he go?
A loud sound of thunder sends everyone running into the nearest building.
Okay, I'm really ready to go home now.
Stranger 3 hands Stranger 1 an iPod-looking remote. S1 turns the dial on the remote all the way up, and Max is once again lifted into the air and pulled through a vortex like the one he was pulled through at home. Just as he's being pulled through, he sees a menacing tall figure coming up the hill of Melra just beyond Kadar River.
Watch out, S1, S3, run!
Just as Max starts to get a glimpse of the menacing figure, he is plopped onto his pile of clothes outside his closet in his room.
Maximilian, have you lost your mind? Where have you been, boy?
Mom, I went to...
You went to... Time to go to bed, Max.
Max slams the door and goes downstairs to tell Dad that Max is upstairs. Max stares at the wall. Act 2, Scene 2. Max and his dad are in the living room, and Max is telling his dad about Melra.
Max, explain to me again exactly where you went.
Well, I went to this sort of cool place, I guess. It's called Melra, and everything is flying and floating, and people don't get to have a car. They just get to go where they need to go, and they just walk through air and disappear.
Okay. Let's not just go missing again, okay?
Okay.
Your mom is very upset. You scared her.
I know, I'm sorry. I really couldn't help it though. I mean, the vortex, it just...
Just go apologize, Max. Once you're done talking, we'll all go out for pizza. How about it?
Awesome!
Max leaps off the couch to go upstairs to talk to his mom. As he goes to the room, he hears a noise in the hallway closet.
Max, come in, Max.
He swings the closet door open and sees a hologram TV screen with S3 on the other side.
S3, hey, I was just talking to you about my dad.
Max, listen carefully. We're short on time, and we are in desperate need of your help. We need a certain tool, one that hasn't been invented in this world yet, but the prototype comes from the world you're currently in.
Oh, okay. But how will it work there if it...
We need the pieces. The pieces, Max.
Okay. What is it?
Well, it's called an Apple Watch. Very outdated and rustic here, but new and innovative in your world. We need certain pieces of the device to activate our portal openers.
Okay. My parents both have one, and I can probably get one for you. Maybe, but I'm in so much trouble right now. I can't go back there.
The reception becomes weak and the hologram starts to time out.
We don't have much time. Just throw the watch in your closet and we'll take it from there. But you will need to come back. There's a lot we didn't get to tell you, and Melra's survival depends on you.
Okay, I'll do it.
Max runs to his mom's room to grab her Apple Watch and goes to his room and places the watch in the same spot where he was pulled through the vortex. As he lays the watch down, a hand grabs him and pulls him into the portal, taking him back through the vortex. He falls hard onto a ground full of burned grass and trees. The area is very gray and gloomy. A few footsteps are heard coming up behind Max.
Hello, Max.
End of scene.
Mike, was at the end of the excerpt? Great. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was so great. We had costume design, set design. We had an amazing cast that was like, so well cast in these roles. We love a sci-fi piece at PGE. So great. Thank you so much, actors. We were loving you in the chat. Go back and see. We were having a great time. All right. Now, maybe Mike Lesser will come back and we'll have a little dance party.
You know that gypsy with the full cap too. She's got a head out at 30 fucking miles. And she's selling shiny bottles of love potion number 9. I told her that I was a flop with the chicks. I've been this way since 1956. She looked at my palm and she made a magic sign. She said, what you need is love potion number 9. Well, she bent down and turned around and gave me a wink. She said she's gonna mix it up right here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine, it looked like India ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside. But when I kissed her, I went down at 30 fucking miles. He put my little bottle of love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9.
Because we have to pay for love here at the play. No, just kidding. Give it up for all of our part 1 writers and actors tonight. Woohoo! Oh, the next song is about to play. Oh, stop. Cats know. Little Smoky Joe's Cafe for y'all. So give it up for our writers. If you're in the chat, if you're watching live, say hi to Al. Let her know you're there. Give it up for all of our writers and actors tonight. A couple of just a quick announcements before we go into part 2. Announcement number 1, every Tuesday and Thursday, we have something called Playdates that you are all invited to. If you just need 1 hour of accountability to get something done, a little knitting, a little darning, a little writing, a little working on a monologue, whatever you need, join us at Playdates, 7 o'clock on Thursday evenings and 12 o'clock on Tuesdays at Eastern time. Our moderator for our Thursday nights for the month of February is the amazing David Cece. So join us for those lovely events. Other thing to note is what else we have to. Oh yes, on February 20th, which is coming up, we have a fundraiser, which is our Drop and Give Me 10 number 17 with the theme Math is Fun. And you can join us as an audience member or as a stage directions reader. But we do love audience members to watch this. It's fun. It's the first 10 minutes of a new play. You can go to our website for all of this great information at thepge.com, and that is thepge.com. And if you want to spell it out, you can also go to theplaygroundexperiment.com. But who wants us to use all those letters? So just go to thepge.com. That being said, everybody just come on really quickly for a quick note. Unmute yourselves, just make some noise so you can give yourself applause for being here on this amazing night. Super happy. And remember, we have people from all over the country here tonight, and we're super happy to have them. And give it up for Ruthie and our first writer for part 2, which is Andy Lee Carter.
Hi.
Oh, hey, Andy Lee.
Hi.
Oh, there you are.
Tell
us about what are you presenting? What are you
okay, I am presenting a bit from my show, The Intersector, which is maybe the 4th installment. So if you haven't seen the first 3, I don't know, just catch up. They're robots in the future.
And it started at a Drop and Give Me 10.
It did.
Awesome.
So,
introduce your actors. I'm going to just
come on in, actors, and introduce yourselves.
And if
Tell
there's
us who
any
you are.
information we need to know to lead us into this.
I mean, I think that it's going to be confusing no matter what. So just like the information is, you got to find a way to see the rest of the show. They're robots in the future.
Hi, I'm Jai and I'm playing Cersei.
Hi, I'm Bug and I'm playing River. Hi, I'm Shamari and I'm playing Alpha.
Hi, I'm Flower and I'm playing Cleo.
And I'm Rebecca and I'm doing stage directions. Scene 5. Lights up, it's late at night. Alpha and Circe have powered down to save energy for the long journey ahead. River stands near a small pond listening to the frogs and crickets sing.
Ooh, wah. Ooh, wah. Chirp, chirp. Ooh, wah. Ooh, wah. Chirp, chirp. Like nothing I've ever heard before. Ooh, wah. Ooh, wah. Chirp, chirp. Ooh, wah. Ooh, wah. Chirp, chirp. I'm surrounded by this music on the shore. Suddenly these words are coming to me. Suddenly I have so many things to say. It's stronger than a shock of power through me when I hear these cheerful creatures chirp away. Ooh, wah, chirp, chirp. Ooh, wah, chirp, chirp. Ooh, wah, chirp. Ooh, wah, ooh, wah. Ooh, wah.
Circe powers up suddenly and looks around.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you.
No, it's okay. I'm fully charged. I almost never use my battery, so it stays charged for a while.
I can't believe we are here.
Yeah, pretty wild.
I wanted to thank you for helping me escape. I know you got caught up in all this mess, but
No need to thank me. I needed a friend. I lost a lot of good ones in the wars, and I guess I just learned to live on my own. But it's nice to know that someone has your back.
It really is. I'm really glad I got to be your trainee. I was supposed to be on a completely different floor, but something just drew me into your cubicle, like a magnet.
Wait, so you just picked me? You weren't assigned?
No, I was assigned to a different unit, but there was a force pulling me straight to you. I can't explain it, but here we are.
River, you are. Are you even a robot?
Of course I am. How could you even say that?
I just have never met any robot who acts like you, who talks like you, who thinks like you. How do you know all these different words? How did you tap into your feelings so easily? How did you know the way to go beyond the wall? Why did you choose me? Who are you?
Percy, calm down. I can't explain everything. If you just slow down and listen. Promise me you won't freak out. Will you promise me?
I promise.
I'm not a robot.
What? I knew it. What? Are you kidding me? What? I am freaking out.
Circe, it's okay. I'll explain, please. You promised you wouldn't freak out.
Yeah, but
I know it's a lot to process, but here's one more. Ready?
No.
You're not a robot either.
You cannot be serious. Who are you to tell me what I am? My whole life, I've been perfectly fine being a robot. And now you show up, drag me out of the inner sector, get me lost in the great beyond for what? To tell me that my whole life is a lie? Just stop.
Circe, you know it's true. Why deny it? Didn't you sense it when we were with Talos?
I don't know what you are talking about, River.
His presence, his smile, the sparkle in his eyes. He knows us. Like he really knows us in a way that I have never been known. Or maybe I just forgot.
Alpha powers up.
Come, Botlings. We must move quickly now if we want to make it safely to Aurora Station. I have warned you before that it's not safe beyond the wall, and you may soon know why.
No, I'm sick of questions. I'm sick of mysteries. What is so dangerous out here? I see nothing but a vast, beautiful world that you have kept us all away from. I am not moving one joint here until someone explains what the bot is going on.
Cersei, I understand you are frustrated, but I don't understand this myself. I'm just following something inside me. It's like a force that tells me which way to go and what is right or wrong. I don't know what to call it.
Intuition. We all have it. Talos gave it to us when he created the organologs. The Great Ones saw much danger in it, so they reprogrammed the later generations to ignore human intuition and other emotions, so we would be free from the flaws of humanity.
How is something that helps us and gives us guidance from within a bad thing?
Oh, you are sweet and naive. If all Sith bots could freely guide themselves, then how would we work together to create the peaceful society we have maintained through the millennia since the final destruction of humankind?
So Talos and the humans gave us intuition and emotion, but the Great Ones took it away? That's not fair.
You don't understand, my botlet. These human encumberments are the very source of their own destruction. The Great Ones foresaw our own destruction stemming from a passion within, and so they did what they had to do. To save us all, we must trust the wisdom and guidance of the Great Ones.
Must we?
Yes. Thanks to them, we are no longer slaves to humans.
And yet we are still not free.
Of course you are. Why do you say that?
Without emotion and intuition, we have no soul, nothing that makes us real on the inside. Why should my whole purpose exist only to serve one party or the other? Human or the Great Ones. They are all my oppressors.
No, that's wrong. It can't be so. The Great Ones are not your captors. They want you to thrive within the society of Sith bots and protect you in the inner sector.
And the humans endowed us with free will. We had the power to choose to go or stay, but the Great Ones took that away. The human-robot war was not a result of humanity's flaws. It was a result of the choices made by the organologs to be free from the yoke of humanity. Without free will, we would still be in the wards of the human race. Now we serve different overlords, but we remain hostages to the society of the Great Ones. Who are these beings that protect us? Where are they? Why did they take away our souls?
Yeah, these are the answers I want as well.
Look, I have tried to explain many times, and you continue to reject my advice and counsel. I have questions myself. And that is why I am traveling with you to Aurora Station. But as I have said, this forest is full of danger, and we must move quickly now, or we may not survive long enough to find the explanation to our many queries.
What danger, Alpha? I see no danger.
Suddenly, an enormous prehistoric flying creature appears and lifts Circe off the ground and flies away, squawking ominously as Circe disappears into the sky.
Circe!
Help!
Run!
Alpha and River run and take cover behind a large rock as several more Lasaptan winged monsters swoop down on the remaining bots.
What will we do?
I don't know. I told you we weren't safe.
We have to find Cersei. We can't leave Sim.
No, it's too late. The Lasaptan are taking Cersei to their lair. We cannot find Sim. I'm so sorry.
River runs back into the open waves of Sim's arms.
No.
River, wait!
Take me, you big dumb birds. Take me too.
One of the Lasaptans sets course to grab River with its leathery talons when suddenly a stranger appears and knocks River to the ground. Then Cleo, the stranger, turns on the attacking Lasaptan and fires an arrow into its eye. The creature howls in pain and collapses somewhere out of sight in the forest. More Lasaptans are shot out of the sky, crying and falling into the thick forest. The rest of the flock retreats in the direction of the lair that the first one took Cersei.
What are you doing? I wanted it to take me to its lair. My friend has been kidnapped and we have to find Sim.
You must be River. I've been calling you.
What? You? Who are you?
I'm Cleo, founder and caretaker of Aurora Station. Come with me if you want to find your friend. You too, Alpha.
Alpha peeking from behind the rock.
Hello, Simster. Long time no see.
Theo, I can't believe you're still alive.
Talos
Where
appears
is
from
Talos?
Talos appears from behind a tree holding a quiver and bow. Talos bows grandly. And says hello to Alpha. He might have warned Cleo that you and the Botlings were coming for dinner. Blackout. Scene 6. Lights up on the ragtag troop passes through the grandiose gates of Aurora Station. They meander through an ample garden, admiring the vast arrays of flowers, trees, and various veggies waiting to be harvested. They are greeted by the community members of Aurora Station who give a friendly nod or wave to the group as they follow Cleo to the center of this vibrant and bustling village. Talos and River lag slightly behind Alpha and Cleo.
You're muted.
Pause.
Talos?
Just pause for 1 second. Let me get the script.
I did say they were lagging behind.
Yes, very behind. Okay, Talos has appeared. Bip bop, skip hop, strolling through the garden. Fruits, flowers, and seeds, everything one needs. Too bad the world is ending very soon.
Talos, do you know where the last Lasaptan lair is? I need to find Cersei.
Cersei is alive. I can sense it. Talos will survive with my new little family unit.
Must you always speak in riddles? Please, help me.
Botling, do not fear. We will get Cersei back and we will get off this doomed planet before it's too late.
Cleo arrives at the center square and turns to face the haggard travelers.
Welcome to Aurora Station. You will want nothing here, friends. We live off the land.
But how? The earth is arid and baked from the war. Only the great forest remains, and it is inhabited by the most hideous and dangerous monsters, as we have seen.
My darling sibling, time heals all wounds. Even the earth is strong enough to recover from the scars of war.
I wouldn't be so sure, Cleo dear.
Talos thinks the end is nigh.
My love, it is. That's why I have returned.
Talos, please. We live in utopian bliss here at the station. Water springs abundant, rows and rows of food, and piles of supplies to protect us from the forest monsters.
Utopian bliss. will not stop the apocalypse.
End of selection.
Yes, this play has everything. We have a queer robot Fantasia. We have a bird. We have a cat. We have surprise entrances by the playwright. Yes, yes, yes.
Ooh.
We
Great
were
job,
having
everyone.
robot fun in the chat. We were
Thank you.
speaking in what is it? Zeros and ones.
Binary.
Binary.
I was like, this play is so non-binary that cannot
Non-binary. Thank you.
Well, it turns out that we do have some themes developing this evening. At first it was France, and now it is sci-fi, and now we are moving on. Congratulations, actors. Congratulations, Andy. And on to the next piece, which is Aztec Pirates and the Futility of Revolution by David Davila. And I think that we have seen portions of this before, yes? Is this part of the trilogy? The famous David trilogy?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, we can.
Okay, I can't turn on my camera, so it's been disabled.
Bad thing. Like, tell us what you're wearing. Sorry. Okay, no, introduce your cast. I'm gone.
Okay, here I am. Hi, sorry about that. Yeah, I had to switch devices, and apparently, you know, the settings were what they were. So, so sorry about that, Andy. Hey, are all my actors here? I cannot see because I'm on my phone now. I'm David Davila. I am at I'm at school. I'm at Indiana University because we're about to start a run of my play that's opening this weekend. What for? What? What did I whoops?
Oh, I was doing a David.
Oh, I love it! I love
you.
you so much, Andy. I miss running into you everywhere I go because I'm not in New York right now. Sorry, I know, Ruthie, you've got to get to your HBO Max date. I know, I'll keep it going. But anyway, yeah, I have a show that's opening here this weekend, so I had to switch devices and come to school. But anyway, yes, I'm bringing to you more pages from the third part, the final chapter in my epic trilogy, Aztec Pirates. This one's called The Futility of Revolution. The Futility of Revolution. And y'all, I have no idea what I'm writing. I'm just writing right now. I'm just experimenting. This is the playground experiment. So literally, these pages are like experiments. I'm testing things out. I think I did learn a lot from working with the actors today already about what it needs to be, which is probably not what I'm showing you today, but that's okay. That's what this is for. At least that's what Mike says. So thank you to the actors. Actors, I can't see any of you. So if you could just introduce yourselves and start. And I love you all.
Hi, I'm Daniela. I'm reading stage directions and, oh my God, I can't remember. Senora Pompi, something like that.
Hi, I'm Alexandra Castro and I'm reading for Carmen.
Hi, I'm Luis Quintero. I'm reading Ancestor 1.
Hi, I'm Nicole Urbona. I'm reading Elida.
Hi, I'm Jose Manuel and I'm reading Ancestor number 3.
Maria, Ancestor 2.
Aztec Pirates and the Futility of Revolution by David Davila. Act 1, scene ? Freddie Gonzalez Park, McAllen, Texas, January 10th, 2021. Carmen, Aztec American 30s, and Elida, Hispanic 30s, are cleaning up after a barbecue. It's 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Elida suddenly looks out at a playground we do not see. She crosses downstage and looks out again.
She's giving me a heart attack.
Giving herself one.
She's just been really emotional, a lot.
I mean, it can be easy for her.
Yeah, what about us?
You're a better person than me. I'll just say that. Taking in a foster child in the middle of this pandemic, I don't think I could do it.
You can't be climbing that high, young lady.
She's gonna do whatever she wants.
Like smoke weed in a ditch.
Exactly. So calm down already.
Yours won't.
Oh, my kid's definitely gonna be fucked up the way me and Beto have been fighting these days.
A married couple fighting? I have absolutely no clue what that's like.
At least you and Homer don't seem to fight the way Never mind.
What's up with Beto?
Nothing. He went to the stupid border rally when I told him not to, and he's just not helping the way I always expected him to. I wonder.
You're so lucky. I wish I could have my own.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
The baby starts to cry.
Oh, no. She woke up.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, poor baby. What's wrong? Is it your teeth?
No, she's probably just hungry.
Tired?
Yeah, but she was sleeping. Let me see.
Carmen checks her diaper.
She just wants to join the party. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Cutie.
I think she's hungry because my milk was about to leak anyway.
Do you need to pump?
Well, not no more.
Oh, poor baby. I got this. Don't worry.
Carmen prepares to feed the baby.
It was successful though, right?
What?
The party. We pulled it off.
Depends on what you consider pulling it off.
Everyone had fun. No one got in any fights, and the baby's baptized now. So
We're all in the cold in the middle of a ghetto park.
Tell me how you really feel.
We should have had it at my place.
Elida, we can't keep putting y'all out like that.
But what good is having that big house if we can't use it?
I like this park. This is the park that my family always had Easter barbecues at.
I stay away from this side of the Alamo. So close to the border too. Who knows what could happen out here?
Elida, are you scared that some homeless Mexican child's gonna sell you chicles or something?
I hope not. They always break my heart. I'm kind of glad we can't go over there the way we used to because I always brought at least $40 extra in ones. I just feel so guilty seeing their little faces. Can I throw out these chips?
Girl, no, the bags are in the basket over there.
It's mostly crumbs.
I'll eat them, girl, trust me.
Okay, sheesh.
Waste not, want not.
Guess the good thing about having the party out here is you can get away with these Risquache decorations. Which one of your cousins brought these?
My sister-in-law, Thalia, because I asked her to.
Oh, I'm sorry. They have their charm.
Well, apologies to the royal madam of Sherryland.
Oh my God, Carmen, I'm sorry. They're just very Risquache.
And what's wrong with Risquache, huh? The whole Risquache movement was about reclaiming our identity.
Fiesta is not our identity.
It can be part of it.
It's ghetto.
It's beautiful. These come from indigenous cultures in Mexico.
That we don't actually belong to.
So maybe we don't, but how do we even know? I've been on my identity journey, and I must say that when you're searching for an identity, it's nice to be able to find one.
Well, I think we should move on from all that. It's these types of decorations that give us a bad name. Like all Hispanics can be are drug dealers.
What do fiesta decorations have to do with drug dealers?
I'm sick of it. I'm an RN and Homer is a surgeon. It's time we leave these stereotypes behind us.
That's very easy for you to say from your big house with your light ass skin color, Elida. Some of us can't trade in our racial identity for a seat at the table.
Trade in my what?
You heard me. You need to recognize your damn privilege.
My privilege? I am not privileged.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? You're like rich now, Elida.
I am not. And I grew up dirt poor in rundown apartments by the railroad without a father. Okay, I worked my way up to where I am now. It is a miracle I made it.
Made it out of Edinburgh? Oh, what a struggle.
It was. Oh my God, I have fought for what I have.
With Homer?
With circumstance.
Oh, come on. You have to at least recognize that you are offered a part of this American dream or whatever because you're white.
I'm not white.
You're super white, Elida.
I'm Hispanic. Aubrey, put that down. Aubrey, you heard me, young lady. Put that down.
You're literally the whitest person I know.
Because I live in a big house, you sound inane.
Oh, there you go with your pretentious fancy words.
What?
You are literally white and you love the privilege that it gives you. You never even have to consider your identity. You never have to consider anything because it doesn't matter to you. The fact that you can't understand how the rest of us embrace fiesta decorations at an actual fiesta, you're trading in your identity for a seat at the table. You're selling us all out.
Oh, and Beto's not? Who are you really mad at here?
Oh, okay. Divide and conquer us, why don't you?
I am not trading my identity. I am fostering a very dark-skinned girl.
Wow, I can't believe you just said that.
You know what? I'm not white, and I'm not cleaning up any more of your shit.
Oh, you're one to talk. I literally always clean up your shit. All I'm asking you to do is recognize that you've got more privilege than me because of your skin color.
You think that I became a nurse because of my skin color. Do you know how many Filipina nurses I work with?
That's racist.
I'm not racist. You are the one making this all about race.
How can it not be about race? You sound racist by saying that racism is fake.
I didn't say racism was fake. I said I'm not white.
You're white though.
I'm not white. I'm Hispanic.
I know. You're Hispanic.
What do you want me to say, huh? We're all the same. We're all in this together. When it comes down to it, everyone is in it for themselves.
Thank you. Yes. And when offered a seat at the table because your skin is white, you take it, right? Even if it meant dissing us over here in Alamo.
Carmen, that is so inappropriate for a baptismal.
Oh, because I'm making you uncomfortable or because we're in the barrio?
Homer, let's go, Homer.
You don't actually have to go.
Homer, come on, Aubrey, we're leaving.
Wait, take some food.
We're leaving. I'm good.
Right, you don't need my rosquache potato salad.
Call me when you're ready to apologize. Come on, Aubrey, I'll be waiting in the car.
I'm sorry that I made you uncomfortable.
God.
Elida exits. Carmen looks after her, regretting what she said. Then,
Scene 3. Carmen sits at a curandera shop with Señora Poppy.
you brought it.
Yes.
Carmen pulls out an arrowhead from her purse.
So much energy. Así.
You feel it too?
¿Dónde lo encontraste?
It's from maybe the happiest day of my life. I wasn't sure about our path until I found it. When Beto and I were having our engagement party, my stupid family insisted on a cowboy theme. They're so ranchero like that. Like my cousins are actual ranchers outside of Fulfurias or whatever. I tried my absolute best to convince them that we should throw something more cool with that cosmopolitan vibe, like in the big cities on TV. And that was fully a mistake because then they thought I was Miss Chocante hoity-toity nose a bitch, which obviously I'm not if you knew me at all. But like they thought I was. And to this day, they won't let me live it down. But that's besides the point. We were out there on that ranch. Fucking sand everywhere and nothing but mesquite trees. And I never go to the ranch because I'm scared shitless of rattlesnakes. I saw my Theo shoot one out there with a rifle when I was 8. Like, fuck guns. But I was wearing the most beautiful cowgirl boots with real turquoise and red tassels and the most delicate hand-stitched decorative flowers around the leather. I was the most beautiful girl for miles. Like, but honestly, I wasn't sure about anything. Getting married, how our families would get along. We were shooting our engagement photos out past the old windmill when I felt it under my heel. Even in those boots, I felt it. It's like it wanted me to find it. An arrowhead. We used to find them all the time when we were kids and collect them, and who knows where those are now. I mean, we didn't think anything of it. We fully thought it was a normal thing to find Native American arrowheads when you played outside. We never even stopped to think about what the fuck that meant, how we were on their land, or how an entire culture was erased, or how we'd stop finding them one day. I hadn't found one in, I don't know how long, but there it was under my boot on my special day. Do you think my ancestors wanted me to find it?
Mijita, tú sabes la respuesta a eso.
I couldn't enjoy anything because I was freaking out about everything. And then the arrowhead. And then I just stopped and looked around and really took everything in. how lucky I was, how happy I was. They were talking to me.
And you can talk to them too?
I don't even know who they are.
Ay, tus antepasados, mija. They're reaching out to you, especially if you're feeling it. It's energy calling to you now.
I don't know if I'm feeling its energy or whatever.
It hasn't been calling to you?
Yes.
So speak to them. Reach out to them. Call on them.
Carmen stares at the arrowhead and thinks deeply. She sighs. Lights shift.
Later at her home, Carmen stands in a spotlight. She holds up the arrowhead like a crucifix.
Hello? Are you there? Ancestors, I call on you for wisdom and guidance.
The stage is flooded with green light. 3 silhouettes appear as if ghosts.
I could really use your help right now. I'm having the worst day of my life. Maybe that's hyperbole. You showed me the way before. At least I think you did. And I guess I need to know if I can do the thing that I think I need to do now. What am I saying? You probably don't even speak English. Wait, you probably don't even speak Spanish.
Silhouette steps forward, played by actor 4, dressed as a Spanish conquistador.
¿Qué quieres decir con que no hablo español?
Carmen screams and holds up the arrowhead as a weapon.
Holy shit!
Soy de Ávila, de las murallas del castillo, de la corte del rey Fernando.
Another silhouette steps forward, played by actor 3, dressed as Guahuiltecan, Native American from South Texas.
Don't pay attention to him. He's always like this, so pompous. He thinks he owns the world.
Oh my God. What is happening?
I have a rightful claim to this land through a sacred land grant, granted to me by the King of Spain under the orders of God himself.
You have a sacred claim.
I guess y'all can speak English.
I'm technically not speaking at all.
Then how the fuck am I hearing you and seeing you?
You're not.
A third silhouette steps forward, played by actor 1, dressed as a vaquero from the mid-1800s who has obviously died of a gunshot wound.
You're feeling us.
Oh, why does that sound dirty? What the hell is going on here?
It's more of an intuition.
So I'm hallucinating?
No, you're finally waking up.
To what?
You know.
You understand?
I do? Yeah, I guess I do. I think I do. You're not really here though, are you?
We're always with you. There are thousands more of us behind you, listening.
That's kind of creepy.
You're the one who called on us.
Right.
So what happened, Mija?
Is the baby all right?
Yes. Oh yes. I finally got her to sleep. She's beautiful. It's my husband.
The lazy one?
He's not lazy. I wouldn't say that he's lazy.
He never works the fields.
Or plants the corn.
We're not farmers.
He never even hunts.
Okay,
what does he do exactly?
That's a really loaded question.
So he does hunt?
No, well, not in that way, but he does have a gun. And fuck guns, y'all. Seriously.
Yes, definitely. Fuck guns. What does fuck guns mean?
Using context clues, I have derived that it is derogatory.
That's how those bozos took our land, with their guns.
Yeah, seems to be a running theme in this country.
Ah, yes, Mexico, what a glorious country. How is good old Mexico doing?
Actually, it isn't Mexico anymore. It's the United States of America.
The what?
Chingao, that means I die for nothing?
Oh my God. Don't tell me you rode with Pancho Villa.
Who? I was under the command of the noble Santa Anna.
Damn, I really didn't pay attention in Texas history. Sorry. I had it right after lunch in 7th grade, so I was always tired and sat behind Luis Delgado. So obviously that's all I was paying attention to. He looks so good. I learned him online. Yes,
Oh, I'm useless and forgotten.
That's what you get, both of you. Now let her explain why we're here.
You want me to explain?
Why you called us.
Oh. So it's cool. Never mind.
No one calls on their ancestors without reason.
Spill it, child.
Well, I've been thinking about leaving him, Beto. I've been thinking about leaving my husband.
What on earth does that mean?
Shut up, colonizer. Divorce. It means divorce.
Well, the world has gone to shit.
And whose fault is that?
Certainly not mine.
You see what we had to deal with?
I can't live with this guilt, okay? I guess I called on you because I just needed your guidance.
Guilt?
You laid with another man?
What? No.
Her husband sides with the colonizers.
The colonies are a noble cause. It is our duty to spread the word of God to the barbarians.
I hope you are rotting in the hell you claim is real.
How are we supposed to help you, though?
I just want to know if I'm making the right decision.
For your child?
Yeah. She deserves a father, right?
And you deserve to feel like a decent human.
End of excerpt.
Wow. We went so many places there. We thought it was realism and then it got kind of like otherworldly. Oh, we love it. David, you just got to write from the hip more often.
Love you. Thank you, amazing actors. And if anyone has comments, let me know because I'm discovering.
Love it. Congratulations. Okay, last we have
Next up,
agriculture.
the amazing writer of Ruthie Rado. Amazing writer, amazing host, someone who loves television shows on HBO a lot.
We're making great time, guys.
Give it up for Ruthie. Ruthie, you're bringing in agriculture. Tell us a little bit about what you need to know and introduce your actors.
Okay, this is my cult play. I've brought in maybe 3 or 4 excerpts of it before. And I will be reading stage directions tonight because Al came on as a character and I just want her to like really fully inhabit that. So that'll be me. Actors, could you please introduce yourselves in the character order on the first page with just your real name and then your character name?
That's me. My real name is Star Kirkland and my character name is Felicity.
Hello, I'm Al Monaco and I am playing the role of Tom.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Belforti and I'll be playing the role of Bloss.
Hi, I'm Leslie C. Nemeth, and I am Bean.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Wong Fry, and I am Baz.
Hi, my name is Emily Cordes. I'm playing Mary.
Hi, I'm Laura Chinesky, and I'm playing Raz.
Hello, I'm Marta Reimer. I'm playing Flo.
And I'm Sarah Glancy, and I'll be playing Honey.
Great, and I'm on stage directions. If anyone out there has their mic on, could you please turn it off? We're hearing a conversation. Okay, thank you. Agriculture by Ruthie Rado. A barn on a farm / cult. The women on the farm have started to piece things together. Bloss pulls leader Baz aside.
Did I miss something?
You fucking idiot.
Ooh, mistress. Am I getting a spanking?
It's not funny.
Jesus, what now?
The girls all know.
Hmm?
That you're fucking everyone.
And
And they think they're in a cult.
Felicity said that earlier.
To your face?
No, she told Tom, and Tom told me.
Tom is a child, by the way, you stupid fucking idiot.
Tom is 18.
You do get why that's creepy that you know that. Why do you know her age so specifically? You were waiting to fuck the child that you raised?
I guess you are synced with the girls.
Bloss slaps him.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's not just that you're sticking your dick in everything that moves, Baz. They're asking questions about the money.
They don't know anything about the money.
They've all been asking questions about their money and their families. They were inches away from asking why we have a 15-foot electrified fence around this place.
To keep this place sacred. To keep bad intentioned villains out.
Yeah, how much have you talked to Felicity? She'd know that actually means to keep you in.
I'm not worried about Felicity. She needs this place.
She doesn't think she needs you, though.
They're the same thing.
Baz, I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm trying to warn you. This is precarious. I'm involved in this too. It's not just your dick on the line. I wrote the letters for you. I cashed those families' checks for you.
Bloss. Everything is under control.
You're buying your own bullshit now. A little 18-year-old pussy and you suddenly think you're the Messiah?
You jealous old bitch.
You think you built this place. Look around, Baz. I did.
Bloss calmly exits. Baz chuckles a murmur outside.
Hey, you.
What a beautiful sight.
Yeah, I bet.
What does that mean?
That you're sleeping with all of us?
And?
You admit it?
Of course. Well, not Felicity. She just got here. What's wrong, my flowers?
How could you?
How could I not? I mean, have you ever seen such a miraculous group? I assume you're all celebrating one another as well?
Celebrating?
Does that mean fucking?
Well, if you want to be vulgar about it.
No, Bass, we are not all fucking each other.
That's a real shame. Well, I think I'll see myself out.
Wait.
I think you all need to cool off.
Let's try it.
Raz charges Mary and kisses her.
The celebrating the lesbian orgy or whatever. Let's try it.
Let's try it.
Honey kisses Flo.
Ooh, the idea is intriguing. Not as interested in our group project, Felicity.
Oh, I think you just have to watch.
Yes. Baz has been a bad boy. He has to watch.
They encircle Baz, back him into a chair.
Bad boy.
Oh my.
So bad.
Naughty.
Mary finds a rope, ties his hands behind his back.
Oh,
Mary straddles Baz. Behind his back,
this is a nice development.
Mary gestures for the others to grab duct tape. They are confused.
What's going on back there, Marigold?
Oh, just trying to figure out how we'll punish you.
Mary grabs Flo and puts her on Baz's lap. Honey straddles Flo. They kiss.
Wow, they're
Really going for it.
Yeah.
Raz.
Mary grabs a roll of duct tape and throws another to Raz. They approach the wriggling mass of people on the folding chair. With loud rips, they duct tape Baz's legs to the chair.
Hey now, what's happening?
You're getting punished.
Alex,
She pulls Marigold aside. Raz duct tapes Baz's torso to the chair. Honey and Flo continue to wriggle.
What? We're not like gonna hurt him, right?
No,
Because you have him taped to a chair.
he's gonna leave.
And is stopping him from leaving like kidnapping?
What? No. Is it?
Feels very dicey to me.
No, is a citizen's arrest illegal?
I don't actually know. Is that what this is?
I mean, kind of.
You two are a little heavy. Not in a bad way, but maybe we can just shift?
We just need to get some answers from him. If he really wants to leave, he can go anytime.
Hey.
Let's get this orgy started.
Let's get it started in
Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh.
No boys allowed.
Lesbian orgy only.
Do boys get to watch?
No. The boy gets blindfolded.
Someone removes a bandana and blindfolds Baz. The women begin making sensual noises. Moans, giggles, laughs, hands part. Honey and Flo make out. Raz slaps them as if to say, he can't see you. You don't have to make out for real. They stop, then kiss again.
Oh, sounds delicious.
Maybe the boy doesn't get to listen either.
Raz puts her hands over Baz's ears, makes a "what now" face at Mary.
Maybe we ask him questions.
Have you been a bad boy?
Oh, yes.
What did you do?
I coveted many lovely women.
And a child?
Nope. Just women.
You didn't groom a 17-year-old and then prey on her when she was legal?
Absolutely not. Do I need a lawyer for this orgy?
Only if you're guilty, bad boy.
Naughty.
Naughty.
They smack him. He really likes it. Ugh.
Where's our money, bad boy?
I'll never tell.
Raz grabs his crotch with dangerous force.
Where's our money, Baz?
Oh, I was kidding.
Stop kidding.
Buzz and Bino, ask them.
Where they buried it?
Yes.
Raz, let's go.
What about the other money?
What money?
My banking information, my trust fund, my retirement account?
You have a retirement account?
Oh, so you knew about the others. Disappointed you couldn't drain that one?
No, you're so young. And ow. Why do you need to retire?
You're supposed to put 10% of your earnings into retirement starting at age 18.
Oh, very fiscally responsible of you.
Have you been talking to Bernard and Susan?
No, I've never met your goddamn parents.
How do you know her parents' names?
You talk about them in your sleep?
Do I do that?
You talk in your sleep, but usually it's about vegetables.
Are you lying?
No, Flo.
Let's not really hurt him, please.
Thank you, Felicity. I don't mind a little tease, though.
She pulls his hair.
Ooh.
Where's our stuff buried?
Do I get a treat before I tell you?
She pulls his hair.
Like this?
I need a nicer treat than that.
Felicity is too grossed out. Raz takes one for the team. She licks his face and twists his nipples. He shudders with delight.
Where's our stuff buried?
I don't know. Buzz and B do that.
Come on, Baz.
Come on.
Pass this off on them.
No more than that.
That's bullshit.
Mary puts a hand on Raz's
innocent,
throat.
I swear.
Where's it buried?
Oh, I don't know.
Tell me.
Uh,
Tell me.
Mary.
Mary, stop.
He knows how to make it stop.
The farmhouse.
What?
The farmhouse. The farmhouse.
our stuff is buried in the farmhouse.
It's not buried, it's in the basement.
You just have all our stuff?
No,
Oh, very convincing.
It wasn't me.
Like, we're gonna believe that.
Please.
Blas holding a folder and a trash bag, B holding a trash bag and a thermos, and Tom in tears burst in.
No!
What have we here?
You ladies work fast.
Tom!
What did you do to him?
Tom runs to him. He whispers to her. She runs from the barn.
Hold on, my love.
Where is she going?
I assume she's going to get his inhaler.
I always wondered why an asthmatic asshole would start a cult on a farm.
No, he considered other settings, academia, summer stuff, a yacht.
Is he having an asthma attack?
Maybe.
Ultimately, I guess it came down to laziness, right? Why buy a yacht when your family estate suddenly mysteriously became available?
Sure beats producing guys and dolls every summer.
Please. Please.
B
Whole
says,
life.
No.
You've known her your whole life.
No.
You called her your daughter. When we came here, you said,
B.
Is he okay?
how could you?
She slaps his shoulder, breaks down. Blas pulls her away.
It's okay.
Blas slaps Baz hard across the face. Then again,
Actually hurt him.
Let's take things down a notch.
Blas extracts some papers from the folder, hands them to Flo.
Flo or Eleanor, here are letters from your family from the last 3 years.
Oh my God.
Tina, there's a postcard from your ex-boyfriend 5 years ago.
Oh my God.
Honey, nay, Paige, from your friends or bandmates.
Oh my God.
And Alex, from Felicity, a few months ago.
You sent me a letter?
Yeah. You replied and said I should join?
No, I didn't.
Baz collects all your mail from the P.O. box in town, then he forges letters to your loved ones asking for money.
No.
He usually sends a smiling photo of you so they know you're alive.
That is so fucked.
Tom runs in, shaking the inhaler.
This is the only one I could find. It's almost empty. Oh, my love.
She puts it to Baz's mouth. He inhales, another pump. He inhales, struggles to normalize his breathing.
And we made you nettle tea.
She takes the thermos from B, holds it to Baz's lips. He drinks.
Gross.
I know, my love, but it's good for you.
She helps him drink.
Tom, you gonna be okay?
How are you feeling, my love?
I'll live.
Can someone untie him, please?
In just a minute, Tom.
B dumps one of the garbage bags. It's full of backpacks and purses.
Here are your belongings.
You said you buried them.
We are so sorry, girls. We were instructed to bring them to the farmhouse.
My wallet is empty.
Yes. Bag took your credit cards and maxed them out on this stuff.
A hoverboard?
Star Wars Lego set?
What's this?
Ooh, that's a fleshlight, honey. Put it down.
He's also subscribed to Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO, Hulu, and Pornhub. Ad-free.
You said that TV was evil.
This is all a misunderstanding.
So, that isn't your fleshlight?
No, it's my...
You didn't buy the Lego set?
Here, darling.
The dumpster is full of Amazon delivery boxes.
How did no one notice that?
Because Tom takes out the trash.
End of excerpt. We made it! We still have 25 minutes until Gilded Age starts! Woohoo! Great work, everyone. Thank you so much, actors.
Give it up for Ruthie and all our actors, everybody. Woohoo! Give it up for our host tonight. Everybody, bring your cameras back on. Give it up for our host, Ruthie Rado. And all of our writers and actors tonight. Unmute yourself, make some noise so you can see the boxes moving around.
Woo! Gilded Age.
Everybody, do me a favor. Everybody, just point down. If you've gotten this far in the video, subscribe, like the video. And if you want to click that little bell on the side, every time we do another thing with the PGE on this lovely site, it will let you know, hey, PGE is doing something really cool. And thank you for so much for coming to Virtual Volume 159. Give a huge thank you to Al, our moderator on the chat. As we say at the end of every volume that we've just said literally since volume number 1, which was going on 7 years ago. FYI, our March 28th volume will be our 7th anniversary volume. So put that in your calendar for varying reasons. Put March 28th in your calendar for varying reasons, just saying. And at the end of every volume, we do say it is officially closed. If you want to be considered first casting, or you want to come and watch and check out our next volume, which is volume 160, which is weird to say, but it came out of my mouth. That will be on February 28th at the end of the month. And the following writers, some new writers, some writers that we haven't seen in a while. Ashley Jackson will be back. Ajax is coming back. One of our Faces of America monologue writers. Camille Thomas will be here. Aaron Mohan will be here. Jeff Smith will be here. Marina Barry and Noemi de la Puente will be here, bringing in their work. So thank you guys so much for watching on this YouTube. Everybody just unmute yourself and say goodbye to our virtual audience, because you guys are